Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and part 2 of my what I bought recently slash autumn haul. So part 1 is already up. That was mainly like hoodies, joggers, some shoes and random bits, and now we've got like basically a lot of tops, some jeans, some mini skirts actually, which is kind of random. I need to put all of this into some kind of order. Okay, so we're going to start with the least kind of autumnal stuff, although I will be wearing it in autumn. So we're going to start with the 2 mini skirts that I've got and then also a going out top. So to start with, here is the top. I feel like if you're on TikTok, you've probably seen this top. It has been absolutely everywhere and I caved and I bought it. So this is from Design by C and it went viral like more so in summer, but I just thought this chocolate brown colour for autumn, like it's literally perfect. So it's very quickly become one of my favourite tops. I'm very happy I decided to get it. Aside from that top, the rest are all going to be like basic, so I thought we'll start with that one. And then the skirt that I'm going to pair with it first is this one from Urban Outfitters. Now this looks really long. This is like a fold over waist. I bought this for a festival in August, which I did wear it, but I thought it's actually going to be quite nice to pair with tights and boots in autumn as well. I believe this is the skirt that Charlie XCX wore somewhere. It was very hard to get hold of. So here are the first 2 pieces. Now we'll start with the top. If you're thinking about getting this top, firstly do it, but secondly I was worried about the sizing. So I think it only comes in 2 sizes, which is small to medium and then medium to large or large to extra large. I've got the small to medium. It's fairly adjustable at the back, but this bit does like drape down. Like it's fine if I'm just trying it on for like this kind of thing, but if I was wearing this top out properly I would tape it here. I don't know if that's just how the top is or it's because it is a bit big, but I don't mind having to do that. I have to tape a few tops, so just something to bear in mind. But otherwise, insane. Like it's the most insane quality. This bit is like ever so slightly see-through if it was really sunny, but nothing major at all. I do quite like it with this skirt, but this with a pair of jeans and a jacket is going to be like my go-to going out autumn outfit. And then the skirt, so this was a very last minute purchase and I'm very glad I decided to get it. I mean, I literally had to try non-stop to try and get this because it was always sold out, but I think it's so cute. I love anything fold over waist because you can like make it as low rise as you want it. It's very mini, but it has got shorts underneath. For sizing, I got this skirt in an extra small. And then the other skirt I got, which I'm just going to very briefly include because it's technically not new, but it's this Alana skirt, which is from Jaded London. Now I had this skirt before and absolutely loved it, but I just had the wrong size and I had to add different belt loops in and it was still too big, and then the belt things were really long, so I decided to sell that and then I bought this one in the smaller size. So I just thought I'd try it on and show you because it's literally one of my favourite skirts. Like I need this in my wardrobe. And here is this one. I mean, it's a bubble skirt so I automatically love it, but I just find having like a denim bubble skirt, it's just like, denim is just really easy to pair with anything and a bubble skirt's my favourite. So I swapped this from a UK 6 to a UK 4. The UK 4 fits perfect, but it is quite short, which I didn't think through. It'll get a bit shorter than the 6. And this skirt does not have shorts underneath, so again, something to bear in mind. Now moving on to things that actually look like they belong to autumn. I actually don't know where to begin. I reckon let's do joggers. I mean, joggers was the last haul, but I've got another pair since then. And H&M basics. So here are the joggers. They're from Hollister. They're just a grey wide leg pair. I got them on Vinted for literally a £5. Now luckily, I mean they were cheap anyway, but luckily they are literally what I was visioning. So these are called ultra high rise, which obviously is the opposite of what I would want. They're size small, which wouldn't normally be my size, but I wanted to just be able to roll them basically and they'd be like my proper slouchy pair, and it's perfect. I can roll them twice and then the low rise and slouchy, and by rolling them that much they're actually the right length. And then the first basic from H&M I'm going to show you is this chocolate brown long sleeve. Basically I've got some Skims bits to show you probably at the end, but these are like a couple Skims dupes, kind of. I'll let you know like what's good and what's not. This is a chocolate brown one and it's really slinky. Let's start with these joggers. I'm just so happy with them. They're going to be my new go-to like everything pair because I've got my Sisters and Seekers ones to try and keep fairly nice. I love these, but they're just a bit more casual. I'll show you what the sizing is like otherwise. I mean, I think they're literally meant to be like that. But I mean, even to not roll them and just let them hang, they're fairly nice, but then they're way too long. So I like to roll them twice and have them super low rise, and then they're just super baggy, super soft. I'd heard good things about Hollister joggers, to be fair. And this top, so this is probably my favourite, like, of the just plain long sleeve basics from H&M. Now this one, I'll make sure I link specifically each top because I've got another one to show you which isn't as nice, and they're basically the same name. So this one is in an extra small. I would have preferred it in a double XS, but they didn't do that in this colour. So it's a little bit more on the baggy side, but nothing major. But it is really soft and it's really stretchy and it's really silky. Thoughts of these H&M long sleeves, they're more just like for practical reasons, like so I don't have to wear Skims all the time, because I don't want to be rebuying Skims all the time if like I overwear it too much and it breaks or something. So these are more like to wear to work, to run dog walks, to layer, that kind of vibe. And I believe this one was £12.99, which isn't too bad. But then the other one I got was a black one, which was only £4, which is incredible, but it's not as nice as this one. So here's the black one. I will try it on so you can see the difference. Although, to be honest, the difference is more in how it feels. This one is just like very flimsy and thin, and it doesn't fit as nice. It's a bit more of like a baggy bit at the bottom and it's a bit cropped. I don't know how much you'll be able to tell on camera. Like, it's still a good long sleeve, especially for £4. Like, you cannot complain for £4. But if you were choosing between the two, and off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure the other one, so the chocolate brown one, was something like the jersey version, and then this one was the microfiber version. But I'll confirm in the links in the description. I think this one's in extra small as well, but don't get me wrong, it's still a nice long sleeve top, but if you're just choosing between and want like the best one, then the other one's better. And then the last thing from H&M, which I surprisingly love, like I bought it just to kind of try it, but I'm obsessed with it, is this like, I don't even know what to call this, like polo, like a striped polo top. It's like 3 buttons and a collar, and it's just like a slouchy long sleeve. Super quick, it's not tucked up, but like I have to tuck this up. That's better. So this is the vision, is it tucked up solely. This is just something different for me, and I'm obsessed with it because I'm really liking the kind of baggy on baggy kind of looks at the moment. So this, just with a pair of jeans tucked up, or I did really like it with the Jaded London denim bubble skirt that I showed you at the beginning. This with that little mini skirt, I don't know, I think it's also like the colours, like the burgundy and the dark denim I really like. I really liked that to like dress down the skirt. But this is super comfy. I think it was like £12, so it's not expensive, and they did have other colours as well. And this is extra small, so it's pretty true to size. Like if you get your normal size, it will still be a little bit oversized. Next, I'm going to show you my absolute favourite thing in this whole entire haul, which I did not expect to come for another 3 months, so it was a big shock. These are the Revice jeans. The jeans, like, the fact that I even own these is beyond me. Didn't think I could order them because on Vinted they were like £250, and then to order them off the website everybody said it will take 3 months to arrive, like especially to the UK. So I was like, well, what do I do, because I'm so impatient and they're expensive. Do I really want to wait 3 months? But I was like, do you know what, just do it now, because otherwise if you decide you want them in another month or so, you're still a month behind. So I ordered them expecting them to come around December time. They took just over a week. They took 9 days. Like, I don't know if it's because I got one of the less popular colours. This was the colour I was dying for, so I was just lucky that it's not one of the like most popular ones, but I still thought that wouldn't really make a difference. But literally just over a week they turned up. So if you're considering getting them, I don't know how long they'll take, but they literally took 9 days for me. But the like dark indigo colour, like, I'm so obsessed. Look at the pockets. And then they've got all the detailing down the leg. They are so long, so I'm going to have them rolled up when I try them on. And I'm debating whether to get my mum to take them up, or do I just want to roll them? I really don't know. I'm going to put these on, and then with one of my tops. So we're going to move on to stuff I got from Skims now. So the first thing is a tight long sleeve, but Skims tight long sleeves are my absolute favourite, like you can't beat them. So I didn't have one in the colour bone, just like a neutral. I've only got black and dark brown. So I got this one. It's one of the cotton jersey ones. The soft smoothing range is my favourite for the long sleeves, but I'm not sure they actually sell them anymore. So cotton jersey is my next favourite. My favourite outfits right now. This is just what makes me happy. Let's start with the jeans, even though you can't see them that well. I'll insert a picture now because I feel like I need to talk about these jeans and you need to see them properly. So that's what they look like, because this is not really giving. Got them in extra small, perfect size. I feel like for pretty much everyone they're going to be too long. Like I've seen people who are like 5'7", 5'8", saying they're too long, and I'm 5'3", so I feel like you just can't make the length fit you unless you're actually tall. Be prepared to either roll them or need to get them taken up. But oh my god, I'm obsessed. Like they're my favourite jeans. Obviously I've only just got these, so I haven't washed them yet. One thing I will say is I'm terrified to wash them because dark denim and bright white. Praying it doesn't leak onto the band. But hopefully it doesn't. I've not seen anyone complaining about that online, and they've gone pretty viral, so I would have thought someone would have washed them by now and found that out. And then as for this top, so as I said, this is the cotton jersey top in bone, and I've got quite a few things from Skims in the colour bone. It is one of my favourite colours that Skims do, and I've got the Skims bra in dusk, which is that like pinky, kind of almost lilac-y shade, and that's what I wear under everything. And I know Skims can be a little bit see-through, but that's what the colour I've kind of found best. So if you're worried about that, there's your little hack. But I know people are like, oh, Skims dupes, like they're just as good. They're not. I disagree. Like I've got so many Skims dupes and nothing beats actual Skims. I'm just Skims always. And then the other top I got from Skims is a like baggy slouchy one. This is so soft, like I can't even explain. This is the softest thing. This is the boyfriend jersey t-shirt, and it's just like a big oversized baggy t-shirt, and I just really wanted like a baggy good quality white t-shirt that I could tuck up. By the way, sizing for the Skims tight long sleeve, I got double XS. I always try and get double XS so it's super tight, but XS is also okay, but can be like slightly a bit more baggy, so double XS. And this top is also in double XS, so I'm going to show you the sizing. This is another one which is solely to be tucked up, but I'm just going to show you how big it is so you can know how like oversized it is already in your normal size, so double XS. I'd say that's quite big for a double XS, so I don't think you necessarily need to size up. But this is how I want to wear it, just tucked up a little bit. I might actually tuck that up a little bit more. Or like, I'm not going to do it right now, but literally tuck all of the front up under your bra, and then it's like super cropped, but it's like baggy and long sleeve. I love that vibe as well. Again, I just love this as an outfit. I was so shocked at the material of this. Like, it's so soft. I'm literally obsessed. Like I want more. I just want to live in these. Now the last thing I got from Skims, which I'm not going to try on because I just don't feel like there's much point, but it's these little shorts, and the sole reason I got these was to wear under jeans so that the waistband can hang out the top of my low-rise jeans. Obviously wouldn't work with these jeans, but with my like motel parallel jeans, I like to just put these on underneath to have the waistband out, just to make the jeans less boring, to be honest. I got these in double XS again, perfect size. These are stretchy, these are super soft as well. I think they might be the same material as this top. They're super comfy, but that's what I bought them for, not to wear on their own, because when you wear these on their own they are a bit see-through. And then the very last thing I've got, which I probably should save for a winter haul, but I don't know when that will be, so I'm just going to show you it now. I've been trying to like prepare for the cold weather, is a scarf. So I found this UGG scarf on Vinted for a £5, so I thought, why not? Like, why not just get ready? Because in winter I tend to like sometimes want to layer up in like a smaller jacket rather than a big coat, but like really just layer. So this is what this is for. I've not actually tried this on yet. It's massive. I don't know if it's going to be one to actually put around your neck. It's so hot already, but this is truly going to keep me warm. I'm buzzing with this. Like, that's so good. I do tend to just put my scarves on like that though, and this isn't too long to like just do that, or you can do like one over the shoulder. Like, look how cozy that is. Yeah, just thought I'd quickly show you that. I don't think they're currently on the UGG website, because I looked on the UGG website for a scarf before checking Vinted, and they had the nicest scarves on there, but they were like 40-50 quid, so can't go wrong with a £5. That is everything for my part 2 of my autumn haul. I'll make sure I include all the links to everything down in the description, apart from like stuff like that scarf I might not be able to find. I will try my best to find as much as I can and link it down below. I'm excited to film more autumn videos. I need to brainstorm some because I feel overwhelmed when we start a new season. I've got too many ideas. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.